Peace, 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 passionate. Thank you for being here. I'm going to give everybody just a second to get this notification. Let me know, Queen, if you want a reading. I'm going to post the invite. Let me turn this down. Post the invite. 1 second. Okay. I'm going to post the invite here in the chat. But if you want to stay in the comment section, that's fine. Let me know. We can still do it. If you want to come and join a live with me, that would be even better. We can flow better. And you don't have to show your face. Okay? All right. So let me know if you want a general or you want me to look in a particular area. If you want to come on stage, like I said, you don't have to show your face. You could be a voice or you can stay in the comments. Okay. And please, sis, share with everybody. I'm going to be here for a little while. Let people know I'm here if they want to vibe and get a reading. Okay. I'm trying to share a lot. I am sharing a lot of love today. I'm celebrating my birth anniversary. It is tomorrow, but I'm celebrating it today too, and the day after. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yerba mate, one of my favorite teas, yerba mate. Peace, Shaloria. Peace, Jacob. Yes, yes. You want to read it? Okay, I got you. Now look, Peace Cosmic. If you want to stay in the chat, let me know. Just tell me what area you want me to look into. If you want a general, okay. I got you after Passionate, Jacob. And if you want to join me, thank you, Passionate. Yes. If you want to join me on the live, you can. You don't have to show your face, but that's the link right there if you want to join. Peace saving our womb. That's right. All right. Passionate. I haven't seen your response yet, so I'm going to do a general. I see you, Shaloria. You said general. Then I got Jacob. Let me know if you want to look at a certain area. But let me share on Facebook and let people know here. Y'all, please take some time real quick and share with somebody. Even if you just text it to a friend, family, or share on your social media, please share this live with somebody because this may be a good opportunity for them to connect through with spirit through me. Okay. Give thanks. Okay, I see you say general. Yes, thank you. It is my birth anniversary. Yes, tomorrow. This body will be 42 years old tomorrow. Yes. 4 readings. All right. Let's see. Yes, on Facebook. Okay, let's get started. Passionate said general. Jacob said general. What about you, Shaloria? You want a general? Yes. You want to look into love, Cosmic. I see you. Are y'all going to stay in the comments or y'all going to come in here and join me on this live? Okay. Thank you, saving our wombs. Thank you. Uh-huh. Let me turn it. Okay. All right, let's get to it. Passionate. All right. General for passionate. Ooh. Passionate. Okay, so this is about opportunities that are already present for you. It's about performance and performing in a different way, showing a different side of your talent. I'm being told. I hear that you have not shown your vocal range when it comes to singing. Okay. And being able to trust and have confidence in your voice to sing and to incorporate a sing song type of approach to your performances. Okay, there's an opportunity. I see a band with you. Have you thought about utilizing a band? I see someone coming to you and there's a connection with a band and you being able to perform with a band, a live band. Okay, but the thing is, I'm being shown this will be the perfect opportunity for you to incorporate that voice. Okay, you have a beautiful voice, period. I'm hearing, but singing, you have not shown or practiced or yeah, expressed that tone, that side of your talent. Okay, you say I'm not sure how. You said I've always sang. Okay, do you sing when you perform? Because I'm being shown that if you incorporate more singing, okay, practicing that, you said I'm all right. See, that's the part that Spirit said earlier about trust and confidence, because you may think you're all right now, but what I'm hearing is that with more strength, more practice, and incorporating your style, your the way you deliver, you singing more is more than all right. Okay. Okay, I see a band too. All right. You're welcome. Used to sing in church. Passionate. We gonna laugh at you because you talking about some all right. And what I'm hearing in my ear is more than all right. It's more than all right. I hope that is helpful. So be on the lookout for a connection with, he's not the leader of the band, he plays the drums. Okay. The leader mean like he didn't bring the band together, but he plays the percussion, the drum set, and he heard you before, and there may be an opportunity coming up for a live band performance, and you may want to explore that. You may find a lot of happiness, new connections, and another side of yourself that you haven't seen. Let me tell y'all, okay? Big smile. Yes, Cosmic said this to you, Passionate. Let me tell y'all, this is my own personal experience and not realizing a talent that I have, right? Now, I knew, here it is, Passionate, everybody. I knew that I was always flexible in everything, right? But it wasn't until I started practicing yoga that I was like, this is kind of easy for me, right? And then when I trained to become a teacher, and I would begin to practice it and live it as my lifestyle, I was doing things in my 30s that I had no clue that I could do when I was in my 20s. All types of headstands, it just flowed out of me. And when I say it's talent, even though it is me practicing yoga, which is a healing practice, I was able to express a side of me where if I had done any type of gymnastics when I was younger, I would likely be very talented at gymnastics today. Okay. So I didn't know the level, to what extent my ability was, until I just jumped into it and just not even jumped to it, I merged into it. I was guided into it. And it was through yoga that I saw something, another side of me. I was like, whoa, my body is doing some amazing things naturally in my 30s. Some people don't start, they start earlier. I started doing that in my 30s, like the different type of scorpion headstands and all of that stuff. So I'm saying that, Passionate, and to everybody, sometimes we don't realize how strong our talent is until we like merge further into it, and it may come later in life. You said I sing all the time, always hear tunes, wrote a few songs. Well, we want to hear it. Go ahead, perform them songs. All right. Jacob, are you here? Jacob, and then um who we got? I see you saving our wombs. We got Cosmic Vessel. Shaloria, you said you wanted a general. Jacob wants a general. All right, Jacob, I am going to tap in for your general right now, okay? Yes. Saving Our Room said this to you, passionate. I thought you were a singer when I first heard you. Better sing. Yes, yes. Well, the reason why this is coming up is some encouragement for you, but also to be on the lookout for an opportunity to perform with a live band. Okay. And that's going to be so amazing, so beautiful, right? It's giving me Jill Scott vibes. Okay. All right, Jacob, I see you. Let's see. Jacob wants the general spirit. Okay, Jacob, that's interesting. I don't know if you've been hanging out at a restaurant um or spending time at a restaurant where people can be influential in a way, co-workers or people in that, yeah, it feels like work, okay, can be could be, if you allow, influential in a negative way in what they're doing at work. Okay. I'm being told to share this with you to be mindful about about hmm, about exploring um things that could cause trouble. Okay. And so what I'm being told about that, exploring things that could cause trouble, is sometimes we get into an environment, especially at work. I remember when I was in that work, beginning, like emerging into work in my early, my teenage years onto my early 20s and everything, and working at restaurants or places like that. Sometimes when you get comfortable, especially if it's an environment where everybody is just kind of flowing, laughing, talking, and things like that. Sometimes when you get comfortable in those environments, you begin to do things that could get you written up or something like that. Okay, so for an example, uh, the work the manager say you can't drink any soda or whatever during work hours. You can't just go and refill your cup or whatever. I know you can't do that during work hours, but if the manager is not there today and there's a different manager, you be like, I'm just gonna get my drink, I'm gonna get my cup and whatever, right? So I'm being told to pull your coat, because sometimes we'll get comfortable doing things when we're not supposed to, and then it be people that be watching who you think aren't gonna say anything, who you think, oh, they doing it too, they end up telling, and it ends up being an issue. Okay, so overall, this is just kind of like a heads up to you and a reminder to, you know, uh, make sure you're having discipline in those spaces. And it's not to say that you're not disciplined, because everybody experienced that sometimes. I have, in the chat, y'all, have y'all ever experienced that? Working in, like, at a restaurant or a place where you get comfortable and you start doing the little things that you're not supposed to do. Put it in the chat if y'all experience that. I know I have. Yes, I have. But the reason why I'm being told to share this with you, Jacob, because there's a high likelihood that an issue could rise, an unnecessary issue that could rise if you get too comfortable and do things in this particular environment. Okay, look at that, Jacob. Everybody in the chat, like, yes, for sure. You said yes, for sure. Yes, so it's a heads up, and this could prevent, this heads up could prevent an unnecessary issue. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. And I see a guy, a man that is he's one of the main people that kind of like maybe interrupts the environment or just does things. Okay, so that may be something to share with parents or people that's close to you to see, pick their mind on like how they would handle someone like that socially. Okay. Yeah. Hmm. More conversation about that, more than what I can share here. Okay. I hope that helps, Jacob. Yes. Yes, I sure did when I used to work at Pizza Hut. Ugh. But how old was I? I was like 16, 17. I was working at Pizza Hut. Man, I was taking them pizzas home every night. And we were not supposed to, especially when that one manager was there. He was extra cool, and I was taking them pizzas home. But good thing I didn't get in trouble. I would take 2 big pieces. I'm telling you. And I wouldn't even eat it. Just being greedy. That's what I was doing. All right. Who was next? Peace, Stephanie. I see you, Cosmic Vessel. I see you backstage. Shaloria, I think you were next and you wanted general. And then who else we got here? Uh-oh. G-Man. G-Man. You want to read it? I see you. That's cool. Uh-huh. Jacob said, yes, that helps. I think I'm going to need a full reading soon with laughing. Yes. We can work through that. Okay. But also take advantage of your people that's close to you who are wise, and your mom, your dad, take advantage of their what they got to say about these type of circumstances, because we've all been through it. Yes. Okay. You're here, Shaloria. Who else? If you would like a reading, let me know in the chat if you want a general. And then after Shaloria, I'm going to go ahead and pull up Cosmic Vessel. She is backstage, and we got Stephanie backstage. We're going to pull them up for the readings. And G-Main want love advice in life. I got you. Okay, general for yes. Well, this is my info if you want to go and schedule a reading. I'll put this up here. Okay, Saving Our Wounds, I got you. All right. Shaloria. Okay, Shaloria, this is about grief. Okay. Shaloria, I'm seeing some grief, and you processing grief. It could be related to an elder, a mother, grandmother figure. Okay, someone who was ill. Okay. And the reason why it's coming up because I'm being told that there are some things, there's a new way you can look at death, I'm hearing, that will help you um, balance out the grief in your heart. Are you having some grief surrounding a loved one? It looks like a mother figure. I don't know if they had an illness that caused them to get really, really thin. Um, yeah. And you're still processing that grief or the way that you processed it. Okay. So Spirit, let me ask Spirit what the wisdom is for you. Okay. Oh, so Spirit wants to ask you this question. Okay. Um, what spiritual philosophy helps you to understand life and death? Okay. What spiritual philosophy helps you to understand life and death? Okay. Get close to a understanding from a cultural perspective so that you can not only manage grief within yourself, but to also help the little girl that you're connected with. There's a little girl, she likes pink. Okay. She may have had a pink skirt that made her really happy. Okay. And this is important. Let me know how that resonates with you. Yeah, that's the wisdom. It's so important, y'all, for us, you know, in this culture, the way that, there's so many different cultural perspectives in America, so many different cultures in America, right? So many different traditions, religions in America. And America is supposed to be this melting pot, right? And but for the most part, when it comes down to our collective experience, as everybody is identifying themselves differently, but Black, African American, Indigenous, however we see it, the ones who had an experience here um, that we can relate to when it comes down to Jim Crow, the when it comes down to the enslavement of African people and all of that, our collective, as a collective view on death um, had contributed a lot to us grieving um, a silent grief. Like we grieve for a long time, but it'd be so silent, it'd be inside of us, right? And we swallow the pain as a collective. Let me know if y'all are resonating with this, because if we look at our family members, even ourselves, we can also look at historically what occurred with enslaved Africans when it comes down to death and dying. Okay. Having to see it, feel it, experience it, right, in such a traumatic way. Okay. And when we talk about trauma being passed down, we talk about epigenetics. We talk about genetics and epigenetics, where, our ancestors had a particular experience, and that experience did something inside the body that transferred to the next generation and the next generation. And we tap into some of those same feelings, and behaviors. So it's time for us to clear our view on death and dying. And when we are able to accept the cycle of life and death in a way that it is natural, okay, we will begin to grieve better. Grieve in a way that it doesn't depress our soul. Okay. Yes. Oh, let me read this. Saving Our Womb said that's a deep question for everyone to meditate on for sure. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, because we're all going to meet it. We all have already met it. You know, how are we handling it? We see it so much. We experience it. Okay? So, it's important that we empower ourselves with a perspective that will contribute to us being being at balance and not contribute to depression or us swallowing pain and swallowing grief, because that grief sticks in the body and it shows up in other ways. It can show up in as a sickness, okay, an illness. Shaloria said, nay, you always in my business. But yes, I believe it's the little one that you said I lost that I was in denial about even getting pregnant. Do you know why she didn't come through? I would need more time with you to explore that, okay? Personal time, because there's some personal things that I think it would be appropriate for just us to dive into, because I would need to also hear your thoughts and everything that goes along with it, okay? Because unpack it, we would need to unpack it together. Okay, sis. You said, and my grandma, that was my mom. I miss her, but I know she has my back on the other side. About the little girl, I was just coming to terms that I was actually pregnant and now grieving her properly. Yes, the grief, grieving properly. So, what is going back to that question Spirit asked you earlier? What's helping you? What spiritual philosophy is helping you with your grief and grieving it and grieving in a healthy way? What spiritual philosophy? What religious philosophy? What cultural philosophy? What philosophy? Because you sharing this may also help someone who could use that information. G-Main said, I totally agree and needed this. Yes, this is a great reminder. Give thanks for commenting. Saving Our Wombs said, I have learned that grief can be a beautiful journey, not a dark, depressing one. Yes. You know, like I said, so many different cultures. We could talk about the different African traditions. But one of the traditions that I wanted to point out, let's see, you said you're definitely scheduled. Yes. Okay, Yoruba culture. Awesome. Yes, I just mentioned the different African traditions and being able to um, go through the ceremonies, having your altar, knowing how to connect with the ancestors and all of that. That's so important. And you know what? I'm going to mention, I was just going to mention real quick before I bring Cosmic Vessel on. One of the cultures that I enjoy learning about is the Mexican culture and how they have the Day of the Dead, right? And how they celebrate their ancestors during the season and during the holiday here in America, Halloween. Okay. But the way that they celebrate their ancestors during that time, which is like a good, a veil is open, there's is sensitive, ancestral energy, the way things work. A lot of people putting energies to ancestors. They go to the cemeteries and they have parties. They prepare the food, everybody's happy, enjoying and interacting. So the way that they decorate and everything, I always enjoyed watching and learning about that. Yes. Shaloria said, yes, that's in Yoruba culture, some. I started doing that last Halloween. Yes, in so many different cultures. Yes. Awesome. Okay, so yes, I hope that is helpful and I look forward to connecting with you so we can do a deep dive into that question. Okay. Um I'm going to pull up Cosmic Vessel, and then I got you, G-Main, and then I got Stephanie, okay? Peace, sis. Can you hear me okay?
Peace. Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
Yes, I just unmuted. I was like, I didn't hear you. Yes, I'm glad you came up. Thank you for coming up. Yes, let's
Yeah,
tap in.
sure.
Let's tap in. I know you said that you want to look into love. Okay, I see you, Shaloria.
I did say that, but I'm changing my mind. I
You
think we
changing your
can.
mind? What would you like to do?
I think I just want what I need to hear.
Okay.
You know,
All right.
just
Let's go for
simple
it.
as that.
Okay. Okay. Let me turn this up a bit. Okay. So this is regarding you and food and how you're preparing
Mhm,
food. Okay.
mhm.
Um okay, so have you found yourself being a little wasteful with food, maybe throwing things out, um making more than you need and then having to throw it away, or making
Um,
something and it's not tasting the way you want it to and having to toss it?
I've been telling my boys about not being wasteful with the
Okay.
food and been showing them different ways to
Okay.
how
Yeah,
different
because I
things
do
can
see a
be.
little boy
You know
next
how
to
you
you.
can use it and also compost certain parts of things if you don't use it instead of actually wasting it.
Okay. Yes. So is the your youngest one, is that the one that you're really talking more to about this? Because I see that,
Mm-hmm.
yes, the
Yep.
youngest. And so the thing is is he a little picky sometime with his food?
Yes, that's the Libra. Yeah, he is.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So the reason why this is coming up is because you will find more success with him with creating fun with food. So, like, okay, this month on this date, let's prepare to make Asian food or
Hmm.
African food, or finding a dish where he can be involved with the preparation of it, the different
Hmm.
ingredients, and that's going to open him up to being more receptive to different foods,
Hmm.
and for him to be mindful about waste even more.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. That's
Okay.
perfect.
Have you thought about that? Have you thought about trying? I hear monthly, and I hear that you're going to have fun with that too if you explore that. Like,
I ha-
hmm,
oh, can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. I have been trying things slowly. Last week we made our own seasonings. He absolutely enjoyed that.
Oh,
Mixing
okay.
his seasonings
Good.
and we have this cookbook that's from a different culture that we've been looking into, but we haven't made a different cultural food yet,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
as well as we've been doing the baking. But
Okay.
yeah, I'm gonna try.
Yeah, he is interesting because I see him being sort of like a chef, like
Hmm.
him being, as he grows and get older, he's going to be really good with preparing food.
Hmm.
Hmm. I don't know if he's doing that now, but I see that. So that the reason that's coming up
Hmm.
for your enjoyment and his and your enjoyment for the boys too, for their
Okay.
enjoyment too. It's about
Okay.
you enjoying it as well. Okay.
Hmm.
Um, and the last thing about the food is
Hmm.
try not to take things so seriously. That's what I'm being told to tell you.
Yeah.
It's so serious.
Uh-huh, I know.
Everything is so
I was just
serious.
talking to my ancestors about that. Like, yeah, can y'all just help me ease on up off of that?
Ease up. Ease up. Have some fun. Uh-huh. You have any questions about that or
Um,
thoughts about that?
about the
Ease
easing on up on the seriousness or the food.
the food situation.
Um, Let me see. Um, well, I used to have a concern on if he was. getting all his nutrition due to the fact that he's so picky with eating.
Mm-hmm.
I think that would be like the only thing. I had a concern of a genuine concern
Okay,
of that.
so I am seeing something about his digestion. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know if he gets bloated easily. Um, but yeah, I see a lot of bloating in his stomach.
Mm-hmm.
So he could definitely use foods that can help him release gas. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Um, any foods that if you're noticing foods that trigger gas in him, you want to stay away from it because he seems to have like a sensitivity to um, lagoons or something, anything that I don't
Oh,
know.
he actually loves those.
Do he get gassy?
Sometimes, yeah, depending on which ones.
Which one? So yeah, so is it the
Hmm.
yellow ones that make him gassy?
Yeah, those, and there's another one. I'm trying.
Hmm.
There's a
Okay.
certain kind of bean, but he
Yeah,
actually
it's
likes it.
beans.
And I'd
Yeah.
stop cooking them. I cut
Well,
back
no,
on them.
well, no, he just could use some support with his digestion. So maybe I don't know if you've been giving him probiotics.
Hmm.
He could use some help some with the digestion, his
Probiotics.
gut bacteria.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so the probiotics
Okay.
could help him kind of balance
Okay.
that out.
Okay.
Yeah, I hope that was
Um,
helpful.
that was helpful. I also want to mention something before I get off
Okay.
of here.
Okay.
As I was sitting backstage listening to um what was being said about the life and death.
Mhm.
I forgot um the queen's name that was on there. Um, I don't want to say our business like that, but
Shaloria.
yeah.
Okay.
And the topic that was being talked about earlier today, I talked to someone about we were talking about the cycle of life and death in
Mm,
regards to um birth and children
mm,
that choose to come, basically our views on children that choose to come or not come to the earth and what
mm,
we thought about that. So I
mm,
thought that was very divine how
mm,
that was in this topic today.
mhm.
Um,
I think the two of you should connect.
yeah.
Hmm. I think on social media you all should consider because I know Shaloria mentioned last time about the podcast that they got going on, and Shaloria
Uh,
Cosmic Vessel, her perspective and what she shares, her knowledge and all of that. I think you guys would enjoy the connection,
yeah.
the communication. That might be something you could talk about, or just however that happens. But I think you guys should
Mhm.
connect for
Yeah. I'm
sure.
open to it. I think that was divine. That wasn't a coincidence.
It's not.
I
It's
was sitting
not.
I was sitting backstage like, am I hearing this right now?
Uh-huh. Yes. But thanks for
So
sharing
yeah,
that, sis.
for
Yeah.
sure.
I
I
know
appreciate today.
she mentioned a podcast. Were you here last time? She mentioned a podcast called Her that they're doing.
Hmm.
Yeah. Shaloria, if you're still here, and uh Kalila, if you're still here, if you could share y'all's podcast, I would definitely put it on the screen so everybody could see.
Oh yeah. Put it in the chat. I gotta go back and see it.
Yes, because we want to connect. All right, sis, but give
Hmm.
thanks for coming up. I'm gonna go
Yes.
ahead and get G-Main
I
and then
appreciate you.
keep it flowing. All right, peace and love to you.
Okay. Peace.
All right, G-Main, and then Stephanie, I got you. I see you, T Queen. Yes. Yes, yes. Okay, G-Man, I think you said you wanted to get a general, and you did say you lost two close people this year already. Yeah. So that conversation about the life and death cycle was definitely on time, divine time. Yes, divine time. All right, G-Main, I'm going to tap in for you. I think you said you wanted a general. Let me look back in the chat. And then saving our Kalila, saving our wombs. Are you here? I'm trying to get everybody before it's time to go. Oh, you said love advice in life. Love advice. Okay, G-Main. All right. G-Main. Hmm. Okay, G-Main, I'm being shown some avoidance. Okay. Have you found yourself, as it relates to love and relationships, have you found yourself kind of avoiding um, the hard conversations and even avoiding feelings that's uncomfortable for you in your relationships? Okay, and I hear relationships, okay, with an S. So this is something that's reoccurring that that is that could have been an issue. Okay. Avoiding. And also maybe finding yourself occupying your time with things to um avoid, again, like maybe drinking, okay? Um spending extra time watching television, something, some avoidance there, okay? Spirit, what is the wisdom for G-Main regarding love and relationships and its avoidance, okay? I'm hearing a lot of times, G-Main, the avoidance is because we don't truly understand how we feel, okay? Truly get to the root of how we feel about something. You say, yes, I always do. So to begin facing that so you can have healthy connections and a healthy relationship and be able to receive the love that is trying to be given to you, and you being able to give the love that you have inside freely without concern of being hurt or whatever. Being honest about your feelings is key. Understanding why you feel a certain way. So, whatever the conversation that needs to be had, being honest with yourself first. Don't lie to yourself, I'm being told. Don't lie to yourself. And then don't lie to the person. Be honest and face it. It'll be a better outcome when you do that. Not only for you, you will feel relief. You won't feel bound to avoiding and trying your best to avoid. And then also, um, as a response, clashing with someone that could potentially be good for you. Okay. You said, true. I was with someone for about 18 years and don't to try. Okay. He was 18 years. 18 years. Well, it goes back to your avoidance, has a lot to do with how you have managed your own trauma as a child. Maybe being younger and speaking up or sharing how you feel, you didn't get the response that was needed. You didn't get the response that you deserve. So avoiding that feeling felt safer. Either way, it's exploring, being able to explore your true feelings, being honest with yourself. There's a book. You said, I most deaf don't lie. I hear and I see you lie to yourself. This is not an attack. Being honest with yourself and then being fully honest with the person. Okay. Omitting information is a lie. Okay. You said, I do clash. You do clash with good ones? Or you meant to say you do clash? You don't know lie. A lot of times, a lot of us, y'all put in the chat, I have lied to myself before, many times. And that's something that I don't do anymore. I'm honest with myself. But I've lied to myself about my feelings, about my real feelings, about the situations that I was in, trying to avoid what I knew the outcome would be. So I would lie to myself. And it wasn't about me lying to the other person, but sometimes, again, you said so true. Sometimes, Saving Our Womb said this resonate with me for sure. Yes. Sometimes when we omit certain information, that is a lie. We're lying. When we omit information that needs to be said and brought to the table, that's a lie if we're omitting. G-Main, I wanted to recommend a book. Let's see what Saving Our Womb says. Sometimes we don't understand what we are feeling and why, so we avoid. Yes. Yep. That's what Spirit said earlier. Understand the root of what you're feeling. I just now realized since you said it. Yes. That's a reminder. That's a reminder. Yes. I do lie to myself. I have lied to myself. And I realized when I was lying to myself, I found myself in a cycle, in a cycle of issues that I was complaining about. I was like, why is this happening? But I'm not being honest about my part in this. And it's not about making me the villain, making somebody else the villain. It's not about nobody being the villain. It's about the truth of the matter. What is the truth here? The truth is, I feel tired and I don't want to do this, and that, but I don't want them to go at the same time. You see what I'm saying? It's so much to it. And we all experience it. But when we begin to just be upfront with ourselves and the people that we're interacting with, the outcome a lot of times is way better than what we thought. It's not like a doomsday. It actually can be healing for us and the person that we're connecting with. Because we all got some stuff we got to work through, okay? You said, what's the book? Put it in the chat. Yes. I love referencing the book, G-Main. The book, this is the book, and I'm going to put it in the chat too. I'm going to make sure I say the title right, okay? Saving Our Wombs, you next, and then Stephanie, I got you. Thank you for being so patient, Stephanie, because I know we're going to go in. I'm going to make sure I say the title right. It's How to Free Unspoken Expectations. Unspoken expectations. Let me tell you, G-Main and everybody, how to free. Let me see. I said it backwards, I think. Oh, yeah, Silent Agreements. I have the book. And the good thing about this book is I'm going to show it to you. Maybe you can screenshot it and put up the thing. Yes, it's Silent Agreements, How to Free Your Relationships of Unspoken Expectations. This book was recommended to me years ago by some counselors. And I feel like it's a guide. It's definitely a guide. It's not like heavy book where you got to read so much. It gives storylines and it gives examples and it gives solutions on how to deal with it. And this book you may find really, really helpful. I know it's been helpful for me. And even the title, like I'm going to read that title again, Silent Agreements A lot of times we be having silent agreements in relationships. We're not speaking up. We're just assuming they ought to know this about me. They ought to know my boundaries. They ought to know how I feel about this. Or I don't like that, but we're going to silently agree that it is what it is. You see what I'm saying? And then it festers and it just causes problems, with any type of relationship, relationship with work, co-workers, relationship, friendships, siblings. Okay, so silent agreements, how to free your relationships of unspoken expectations. This book is the bomb. I have it. Oh man, I'm gonna have to do like they do. No, y'all ain't gonna be able to see it. Wait. Nope, that ain't working. Okay, so I'm gonna put it in here. Yes, silence causes. There we go. Yes, silence causes so many unnecessary problems. Silent agreement. Here we go. How to free your relationships of unspoken expectations. Hold on. There we go. G-Man said, I sadly want them to read my mind. And that's how we get ourselves in these social troubles. Yes, please check it out, T Queen. Yes, peace, twin soul. Okay, saving our wounds. I hope that's helpful, G-Man. This is a good book. It's a good guide. It really is. You can go from you can pick a chapter because they have a chapter on like different topics, how we have silent expectations. Okay. Oh, I see you, saving our womb. I'm gonna pull you up. Okay. Then I got Stephanie. All right, y'all. You screenshot that. Yeah, saving our wounds. Peace, Kalila. Can you hear me? Uh-oh. Can you hear me?
It's Nay. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Good. Okay. I was like, it's doing it again.
Uh-huh.
I was going to stay in the chat, but I was like, no, I want to come on with her.
Yes, and I love that picture. Oh, that's
Aw,
looking
thank
beautiful.
you,
Love
sis.
the
Thank
rose, the
you.
green, and the tan. Love it.
Thank you.
Okay, well, let's get right into it.
Let's get to it.
You're welcome, G-Man. What would you like to do?
Oh, just do you.
Okay. All right, Spirit. Kalila. All right, I'll say this first thing. Okay. However this song may resonate with you, a song came for you. And it's SWV. Okay. So just rain down on me. Let your love just shine. Okay. Rain on me.
Wow.
As a misty rain. However that resonates. And let's see what spirit, why is that coming up? All right, so I'm being shown there is a love, a new refreshed love inside of you. Okay. And it is it's flowing so well that it has increased your creativity.
Yes.
Okay. To the point where you are instantly finding, like, automatically, not even trying, but decorating a house differently. Like, the way you're putting things together, it's just so Heru. It's so
Yes.
Oshun. Okay.
Yes.
And it's it's so healing, not only for you, because I
Yeah.
feel it in my body. It's
Yes.
healing some parts of your body that was giving you troubles.
Yes.
Okay? You're
Yes.
not even feeling that it was an issue on the left side of your body.
Mm-hmm.
You're barely feeling that anymore.
Mm,
And
mm, mm,
it's
mm.
the energy that is
Yeah.
healing you. You're
Yeah.
shifting your energy and is sending that love, is sending that healing vibration to those parts of your body and is
Yeah.
radiating from out of you. So your family and everybody you're interacting with, they are complimenting you. They're seeing your beauty. They see it and they feel it and they are enjoying your
Mm, mm,
presence.
mm.
So spirit wants to remind you that you don't have to try to work hard and do something. Enjoy this.
Yeah.
You've been
Yeah.
doing it.
Yeah.
You're
Wow.
reaping what you have been cultivating.
Yes.
And so it's sometimes
Mm,
we can overwork. You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
So spirit is really wanting you to enjoy the harvest of the
Yeah.
energy, the shift that
Yeah.
you worked to make. Enjoy.
Mm, mm,
Okay?
mm. Oh, sis.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. You
Yeah.
know, mm.
That's so
I'm
healing, sis.
sorry.
I
Yes,
just see
sis.
you. I'm over here seeing you.
Thank
You know,
you. Oh. And I feel the need to be more loud and open with it because it feels different. I'm like, okay, is this, when you are so used to so much traumatic
yeah.
and dark energy and,
Yeah.
and then it's like, wow, this feels light. This
Yeah.
feels good. Like you said, decorating. That's funny.
Mhm.
Was buying frames and I want pictures and oh nay. Um, can I say this though? The SWV Rain song.
Yeah.
This is the third time I've heard it in 2 days. I was watching a TikTok and this girl was singing at a karaoke in Atlanta and just the words, I mean, she had a beautiful voice, but it was just vibrating in my body in the part where they go, sometimes it's soft as a
Yep.
man. And I felt it like and
Yep.
I was like, oh my
Yep.
God, is this for me? Like,
It is. It is. This
yes,
is confirmation
it is.
because I feel when I
Yeah,
do readings, I feel
you
y'all.
do. You do.
And I feel your body. I feel what's going on in your
Oh,
body. And it's so healing. Like
mm,
the energy that you accepted
yeah, yeah.
is more
I'm
than
about to
just
cry.
your mind.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's healing your body.
Yeah. Oh, sis, thank you. My husband got to work yesterday and everything you said in the last reading about my husband when you kept saying congratulations,
Oh.
Nay, it's happening. And so
Yeah.
yesterday he got to work and he posted on Facebook, he said, "A elder just complimented you, babe." I don't know who it was, but it was just, "Oh, well, I hope you extended a huge thank you. Tell her thank you." But she said, "Your wife is just beautiful. She's glowing." So it is
Yeah.
confirmation and it
Yeah.
does feel amazing. So I'm going to just keep doing, not doing,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
just being and just embracing and accepting. Because
So that is the point that I'm
wow.
being told to share with you. So
Mm,
you don't overwork. You
yeah,
have worked. Enjoy the
yeah.
harvest. It's
Thank
time
you,
to eat.
Nay. Thank
Okay.
you, Nay. I know that's right. Thank
And
you,
you
sis.
needed to be reminded
Yeah, I
because
did.
imagine if you overdoing it, there's everything comes in seasons.
Yes. Oh, Nay. And I just, I was reflecting as I was doing some
Mhm.
writing the other day, and I said, because everything that's coming up, that's getting ready to happen, I
Yeah.
said, man, I would have not been in the season to
Mm.
receive this
Yeah.
months ago, years
Mm.
ago. Like,
Mm.
I couldn't receive it then because there was too many blockages and
Yes.
things that I wasn't in alignment. I had
Yes.
activities and people around me that
Mhm.
just And it was like, nope, I didn't get it then because
Yep.
I wasn't in a position to receive it.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's like, wow, the
Yes.
way things are unfolding, how
Mm-hmm.
I'm feeling, my
Yes.
health. And it's like,
Yes.
man, yeah,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
okay. That's a
That's a
beautiful.
reminder for all of us to trust the process and
Yeah.
trust the seasons.
Yeah. Ooh.
Okay, because sometimes we feel like, and I have felt like this before, and this is not something I feel like anymore because I
Yeah.
understand it now. But when there is a season and it's raining hard and it's thunder and lightning and it's storms and we going through so much,
Yeah. Oh my God.
we, if we're
Ooh.
not careful, we can look at it as a conflict,
Yes.
and it's not a
Yes.
conflict in our lives.
No. No.
You know that it's an opportunity to build another
Yep.
level of strength and
Yep.
awareness in
Yes.
us.
And this is why it's important for me to detach.
Yeah.
When I detach and take my breaks, and some people take it personal, but it's like,
Oh,
spirit is telling me something right now, and
yes.
I need to lock in and figure out, well, what does this mean? What is this?
Mhm,
So I'm
mhm.
glad that you felt it, and I know you did because you're a filler. You pick up on everything. So it just lets
Yes,
me
yes,
know, Kalila, you are right where you need to
yeah.
be.
You
Thank
earn
you.
the
I
work you've been
am
putting in. Um,
absolutely.
yeah, and like again, I'm being the way it came out of me is so you can be reminded not to overwork. That's the message. Don't overwork.
Don't overwork.
Enjoy the harvest.
Thank
Enjoy
you,
it.
Nay.
This
Thank
is the
you.
season.
Oh man, thank
Mhm.
you.
Yes,
Oh,
you're welcome.
thank you,
I
Nay.
hope that was a good reminder for you,
It
and thank you for
absolutely
coming up.
was.
Yeah.
Of course, absolutely. I'll talk to you soon because I'm scheduling my reading.
Okay. All
All
right,
right,
sis.
sis.
Peace
Peace.
and love to you.
Thank you.
All
Okay.
right. Oh, I got you. I did it for you. Peace to you, Kalila. Peace, Christy. Yes. Man, our seasons. I'm about to pull you up, Stephanie. We got to, when we are aware of our seasons, you know what help? Here's something. Here's something. How many of you all use numerology? In the chat, if you use numerology, put a one in the chat. Okay. So that's just one way. There's so many ways to get a view, an overview of the season that you're about to be in. But one way that I find that is, give thanks, Adrielle. One way that I find, I see you, T Queen one, numerology. One way, one system, one of the systems that I use that has been very, very accurate about the seasons I enter into is numerology, your personal year. Knowing your personal year and knowing the collective year and really getting that information, it really is like a compass to know what the season could look like for you for the next calendar year. And I tell you, every time I do my personal year, it be on point. Now, it's not just about getting an idea of what's coming up. Like I said, it's a compass. So when these certain experiences are happening, it's like, oh, yeah, this is the season for that. I can navigate it in this way. This is the wisdom that comes with the numerology report to be calm in this situation or to be fiery in this situation. And being able to navigate that, it makes this experience so much more easier. Yes, so much more easier. It all makes sense. Yes, it all makes sense. All right, so I'm about to bring Stephanie. Peace, Kashari. I think I said your name right. Yeah, you do too, G man. You still learning? I'm still learning too. I like Lloyd. I like to read Lloyd Strayhorn's book. I forgot the name of it. I want to make sure I say the name. Let me see. Lloyd. Strayhorn. What's that book? Numbers in You. Okay, I have Numbers in You. That's the book that I have, and it's nice and thick, and it got a lot of information in there, and it's been helpful. But he also come on YouTube and does the personal years. Okay, all right, I'm gonna get Stephanie. Peace, sis. Thank you for
Hi.
waiting.
No problem. I was doing homework. It's fine.
Yes. Okay. Well, it was right on time. Right on time. Look, we kind of got a similar thing going on here with the bow. Yes. All right. Well, let's jump right into it.
Okay.
I
don't really have anything in particular.
Okay. Well, let's see what comes up. Spirit. Okay. Let's see. How do I say it? Okay, so the first thing is sassy. Have you been sassy lately?
Probably. I like to think I'm like that all the time, so I can't really.
Oh, because I'm seeing extra sassy, but it's kind of like sassy fashion, trying new ways to express yourself with your body language.
Very much so.
So have you thought about doing some dancing?
Yes and no. So not necessarily like taking Zumba or anything, but I was honestly thinking about pole dancing.
I know. Yeah. So that's why I laughed. Okay. That's why I laughed. I said, look at you. Okay. This is coming up as a piece of encouragement. Okay, to continue to explore that side of yourself. It's an expression, it's a expression of the root chakra, okay, and the sacral chakra. So those it's all of them, but especially those two chakras dealing with your sexual energy and then also your creative energy. Okay, so being sensual and things like that. You may want to consider there's a place near you. It's like a TE or something, teaspoon or something like that. It's a name. It's a place for dancing.
I think I know what you're talking about. It's dancing and other things.
Yeah, and I see a big E connected to it. So the E stands out.
Okay. I think I do anyway, because it's something that's standing when you said the E and T.
Yeah.
If this is the same building that I'm thinking about, they also have things in there like for sports and stuff.
Okay. You may want to explore getting some lessons. Okay. Step out and get some lessons, be introduced to that world, because it's also going to help your lower back.
Okay.
All right. It's going to help your lower back. This is a good time. This is a good time to do that. Spirit, is there anything else that needs to be said?
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so I'm laughing because it's so awesome to see. Like, I don't know if you've been really into just expressing your sassiness in fun, creative way. Have you been writing raps?
Not really. Not really. But I do this thing with my son. It's not serious.
I know.
But we battle.
Yeah, battle rap. So it's so cool. Yeah, so it's so cool because again, I'm being shown these sides of you, that if you allow yourself to share that with the world, I'm hearing, especially in the right ear, I'm hearing that, share that with the world, you're going to have so much fun, and you're going to inspire people to show other sides of them that they try to hide because they don't want to be judged.
I can see that.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
can, yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause
Mm-hmm.
that's kind of been happening already for me a
Okay.
little bit with
Mm-hmm.
just my normal posts. Like when I actually record my face and post something,
Okay.
I would notice that a lot. A lot of people said, "Oh, well, I didn't think." And when you said sassy, that's why I didn't know that you were even like that. I didn't know it happens pretty much every single time I actually do a video post. Yeah. So
And people were
I
like,
can see
"What? You like that?"
that.
But you know what? And it's going back to, I feel like this is all circling around of some of the readings that we had here today. Showing up and being authentic and unafraid and facing, the world with who you are. You have something very special that it will make some people uncomfortable at first, but then they will begin to look in the mirror like, dang, I want to be
Mhm.
free too. A lot of people want to be free, but they are afraid of showing a side of them that can be critiqued.
Yeah. I used to be more like that. These
Uh-huh.
days, not so much.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm just
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
like, this is my space. If you
Mm-hmm.
don't like it, you can escort yourself.
Yeah.
That's my energy now. But
Yeah.
yeah, I used to be very much closed in before, and that's how come I get so much feedback. Like, well, I didn't know that you were
Uh-huh.
funny, or
Yeah.
I didn't know that you talk like that.
Yeah.
Every single time, it's
Yeah.
always something. So
So this is coming up because I'm seeing again some type of blog, and like how they have the vlog and blog thing where
mhm.
people just show themselves, like all the different sides of themselves, and
I was just thinking about that.
yeah. So you may want to go ahead and explore that. I see people being attracted to your content, it being something that is authentic, raw, and just inspiring. You see what I'm saying? And
Mhm.
the raw part I'm hearing is not, you're not acquiescing to the standards of how content creators should be. That's what I'm hearing. Like you just, I'm here,
Mhm.
and it's going to help inspire people to be their authentic selves. Okay, so I feel like I'm being told to remind yourself of this. I was laughing what I was seeing. It just made me feel happy and laugh, like I want to laugh. I didn't feel like I was laughing at you. I
Mhm.
was laughing with you. And
Yeah.
that's the energy I'm seeing surrounding you being in this social media world as a content creator. Okay, and people coming to see what you got and just really be entertained.
I can see
Okay,
that.
I hope that was helpful. If you
It was
want to,
extremely helpful.
yeah, to get started with that, share all those different sides, but those raps are hilarious. If you share those, you freestyle, I'm telling you, it's
I think I've shared just one freestyle. I
mm-hmm.
did it once, and it was probably like, I don't know, last year, the year before,
Uh-huh.
but I was challenged by my brother then.
uh
So it's just something we do.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, look, that's something special. That's all I'm being shown right now is about you just making time to show those different sides of you, dancing, going to get some training with the dance, um, so you can make sure your back is okay.
Yeah.
Okay, because if you go ahead and get that pole and get it all set up, it's all
It's
good.
a man down situation. I already know,
Yeah.
because I have this way. If I
Uh-huh.
feel like I see this and I like this, now I'm that. So
Yeah.
I saw,
Yeah. And then
I
you'll be
can't,
all in it,
yeah,
and you're not
y'all and
doing the
I
right posture.
still.
Then your
There
back's
is a
gonna hurt.
really phenomenal lady on Facebook. She's from Muskegon, like Marie something. And I
Okay.
saw her and she just looked so free
Yeah.
doing it. And I'm just like, you know what? I want to do something like that. And she's like won awards for it and everything. I just think she's amazing. But
Uh-huh.
I know, especially when she had those heels on, I'm like, I know I can't do it like that.
Well,
But
that place with the big E and a T in
mhm.
it, they may have some classes there so you can get some basic steps and all of that. And yeah, you may want to share your journey with everybody and inspire people as you're going through this and share the
That would
different
be cool.
sides of you. Mm-hmm.
That would be nice.
It's a
I
season for
appreciate
this.
it.
Yeah, yes, yes, yes. Well, give thanks, sis, and thanks for
Thank you.
being so patient. You know, I'm about y'all. I made some Ethiopian food for my birth anniversary. It's tomorrow.
Tomorrow, right?
Yeah, but I made the Ethiopian food. Everybody ate except me.
Oh
So
yeah,
I'm
you
about to
gotta
go
get you some
eat.
food. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I hope
family
you
ate.
enjoy your food and your day.
Mm-hmm. So I'm about to go eat my Ethiopian food, y'all, and I will see y'all in 2 weeks. Sis,
I will
give
be scheduling my reading.
okay.
Probably I probably will schedule it after I'm done with this homework actually.
Okay, sounds good. I
Well,
look
I
forward to
appreciate
it.
it. Thank you.
Okay,
And
peace,
I'll see
sis.
you soon.
Okay, peace. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go get that food. Is my mouth is watering. I'm gonna post an image of a picture of my food on Facebook. So if we are not on Facebook together, if you do have a Facebook page, join me on Facebook. Let's connect there. I'm also gonna start detoxing really soon. So we have the Detox Owl community group on Facebook, and I'm gonna be sharing a lot of what I'm going through and information with the detox that's going to come up in March. All right. I know I didn't get quite a few of you tonight for the readings, but stick with me. Next time, I'll keep that in mind. I tried to get as many as I could today. But again, next time I will be here, not next Sunday, but the Sunday after next. All right. Peace, y'all.